गुरुरेव गति गुरुमेव भजे गुरुरैव सखास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरुः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः मतिरस्ति गुरो मम पाहि गुरो सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरये परमात्मने प्रणतः क्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः यं प्रव्रजन्तमनुपेदमपेदकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकादर आजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवोऽभिनेदुस्तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् सर्वेभ्यः नमस्कारः. We are saying Srimad Bhagavada Purana and I have completed up to chapter 19 of Canto 4 of this Mahapurana. And we saw that Raja Prithu resolved to do 100 Ashwamedha Yajnas to attain the Indra Padavi. And after completing the 99th Ashwamedha Yajna very successfully, his 100th Ashwamedha Yajna was obstructed by Indra. And he stole away the Ashwa of the Yajna. And each time he stole the Ashwa, from that was created the atheism, and the different groups of atheism were created like this. And at one stage, Raja Prithu wanted to destroy Indra, and at that time, Lord Brahma, who was present there in the sacrificial hall, he obstructed for it, and he advised Raja Prithu that you will get moksha dharma. You have that moksha dharma. Then why do you want this position in heaven? And moreover, if Indra was destroyed, then the Ashuras will rule over this creation and there will be a chaotic situation. So he advised Raja Prithu to be satisfied with the 99 Ashwamedha Yajnas and accepting the words of Lord Brahma, Raja Prithu concluded with the 99 Ashwamedha Yajna. He was satisfied with the 99 Ashwamedha Yajna. And seeing this, Bhagavan Vishnu was so happy. He came along with Lord God Indra and Prithu Maharaj and Indra Deva. They both made friendship with each other, and the situation was so peaceful and everything was filled with harmony. And seeing this, Bhagavan Vishnu, he blessed Raja Prithu. He said, Bhagavan Vishnu said, Sudhiyam satavo loke naradeva narottamaha nabidruhyanti bhudebhyo yarhinatma kalevaram. This body is not the Atma. A person who thinks that this body is not the Atma, he will never injure others. And they are that person who doesn't believe that this body is the Atma, he doesn't identify with the body also. Identifying with the body is a false identification, so he doesn't identify with the body. Adakayamimam vidwan vidya kama karma bihi arabdhayiti naivasmin pradibuddhanushajyate. Having understood that this body is the combination of avidya, ignorance, kama, desire, and karma, that is the previous karma, Pradibuddha Vidwan, a person who is an intelligent or who is a jnani, Asminnaiva anushajjade. He never is attached to the body. He is not attached to the body. And the next two shlokas, Bhagavan Vishnu, he tells to Raja Prithu about the nature of the Atma. Yega Shuddham Swayam Jyotim Nirguno Saugunashrayah Sarvagona Sakshi Niratmatmatmana Paraha. This is how Atma, this Atma, Ekah, non-dual, Shuddha, very pure, Swayam Jyoti, self-effulgent, Nirgunaha, without any attributes, attributeless, Gunashrayaha, all the gunas and its modification are based on it, Ashraya on it, Sarvaka, all pervading, Anavrta, Avrta means some covering, Anavrta means it is without any covering, Sakshi, the witness, Niratma, the selfless self, Atma, Atmana Paraha. Wherever this two Atma comes, one Atma is taken for the body or for the mind according to the situation. So, Atma, Atmana Paraha means this Atma is greater than that body or mind, which is generally considered as the Atma. So, it is higher than that Para. Yeah, य एवं सन्तमात्मानमात्मस्थं वेद पुरुषः नाज्यते प्रकृतिस्थोऽपि तद्गुणैः स मयि स्थितः. One who understands Atmanam Atmanastam Vedaha, one who understands that this Atma as the self, even though that person he dwells in the body, he is attached to me and he is not attached to the Prakriti and its gunas. One who purifies his mind by constantly thinking about me, he will attain all this knowledge, said Bhagavan Vishnu. And he said that, Bhagavan said that, whoever realizes this changeless Atma, this unattached spirit within that body, is the witness of the body, the senses, the organs of knowledge, the organs of that action, that person attain the highest. That is, one should understand this Atma as the witness of everything. And Bhagavan said about the transmigration of soul in the next shloka. भिन्नस्य लिङ्गस्य गुणप्रवाहो द्रव्याक्रियाकारकचेतनात्मनः दृष्टासु संवत्सु विपत्सु सूरयो न विक्रियन्ते मयि बद्धः सौहृदाः. There is this linga sharira, which is also said as the subtle body. It is constituted of the subtle matter, drabya, kriya, that is the senses, karaka, mind, and chetanatma. That is the reflection of the atma on this buddhi. This is the one group, or this is the linga sharira is constituted of all this. It is constituted of the subtle matter, mind, and all the impressions and the senses. And actually, this combination is inert. But when the reflection, that is the chetana, when the reflection falls on this, this becomes active. And that is subject to transmigration. So that is the jiva, and it is subject to transmigration. Mai baddha sauhrudaha, one who is attached to me. Surayaha, one who is intelligent person. Vibatsu sambatsu na vikriyante. He is not, he remains unperturbed. That is, he is not disturbed by the adversities and the prosperities of life. Even when he attains success, he is not affected by it. Even in the adverse situation in his life or in his family, he is not perturbed by it. He remains undisturbed because he is attached to the self and he knows that the nature of the Atma. He doesn't identify with his body and mind. He is not affected by anything. Bhagavan tells to Prithu Maharaj that a Raja who rules the kingdom, taking that people in the dharmic way, he attains the punya of the people. He attains the one-sixth of the punya of the people or his subjects. At the same time, if a Raja didn't rule the nation properly, rule their kingdom properly, or take them not failed to take them in the right path, then the sin of that people incurs him. So the rulers of today's nation must remember this. If the Raja is good and if he take care of the people properly and lead them in the dharmic way, then the punya of the people will he will attain that. The Raja will attain the punya of the people subjects. Or if he fail to rule that nation or the rule the kingdom properly, if he fail to do that, then the sin of the people will incur that king also. And Bhagavan Vishnu, he blessed Prithu Maharaj and he said that you will rule the nation for a long time in a very good way, in the dharmic way. Guhopayadhan Siddhan Drashtasi. Bhagavan said that at one time you will happen to meet the great rishis. Here Bhagavan is referring to the Sanat Kumara rishis. You will meet them and you will attain knowledge from them. And after that, everything will be very happy and prosperous for you, said Bhagavan Vishnu. And he blessed Prithu Maharaj. And he, in the end, Bhagavan Vishnu said, whatever boon you want, you ask me. I will satisfy your desires, said. And Prithu Maharaj, hearing all this, he said that, what boon do I need, Bhagavan? You appear before me just like as seeing another human being. I am seeing you. Is that not enough for me? What boon does I need? Whatever boon you give, all is based on the materialistic way or the materialistic pleasure or the worldly pleasure, which I do not want. I have crossed over all this. And you are ready to give me liberation itself. So, what can I ask for? If at all I ask for any boon, I want to hear your excellences. Always, I want to hear your excellences. And for that, I want the acquaintance with the holy men. So they will always praise you, they will always sing your glories. I want to have the acquaintance or the friendship with the holy people, holy men. Yatha charit bhalahitam pitaswam. You are taking us all just like how a father cares for the or protects a son without asking for it. Tata tvamevarhasi na samihitu. Just like this, you protect us and you know what is arhasi, that is what is good for us. And without asking that, you will give us. So why should I ask for this boon? Said Raja Prithu. And Bhagavan said, and Bhagavan was so happy with it, hearing all these words. He said, I appreciate your discriminative intelligence, Raja Prithu, and you have overcome the Maya. And now you go and rule the kingdom with Dharma, upholding Dharma, and take the people in the right path. Having said all this, Bhagavan Vishnu as well as all the divinities came there like Lord Brahma and everyone. They disappeared from the vision of Raja Prithu. And Raja Prithu as well as all the other people who were assembled there, they worshipped Bhagavan and they returned to their own places. Raja Prithu also returned to his place, and when he entered the city itself, the people so much appreciated him. They all worshipped him. They all just threw flowers on him, blessed him. The whole city itself was decorated. All the festoons were tied here and there, and it was the city itself was in a celebrative mode. And Raja Prithu ruled the land upholding Dharma. He was not like a ruler to his subject. He was just like a pita or just like a friend. So any people can come and report anything or tell anything, even if there is something wrong in his rulership, they can come and tell him. So much with the freedom for the subjects, he ruled the land. And because of that, his name and fame spread everywhere in the world. Everyone came to know of Raja Prithu because he ruled the land upholding Dharma. And time went on like this. And once Raja Prithu, he wanted to perform a satra. A satra is a yajna which will which will go on for a number of years. So all the time the priests will be chanting the Vedic mantras. By that way, they eradicate or they will get rid of all the negativities surrounding them. So a satra is something, a yajna, which will go on for a number and number of years. It's a great process, and many priests and many people who know Vedas, they were all involved in it. And all the people, the divinities, the Gandharvas, the Apsaras, the Devas, everyone were invited for that Satra. And all these subjects were also present there. At that time, Raja Prithu, he stood up in the middle of them. And Raja Prithu, he's the partial avatar of Bhagavan Vishnu, isn't it? So he was just shining like a golden statue. So much of power and tejas in his face, and upholding dharma, he was ruling the kingdom also. So he was stood amidst all those people, and he advised his subjects. In a way, he gave a speech in among them, standing amidst them. And that address or that speech of Raja Prithu is very famous in Srimad Bhagavata because it is giving the right knowledge for the rulers as well as for the subjects. Raja Prithu said, I am here and I am installed as the king to administer justice and protect the country and people and to provide livelihood for them, to make them prosperous and to protect the social norms, all by upholding dharma. So I am here not as a ruler, but as a friend, as a father, as a caretaker, as a protector of the subjects. Ye uddaret karam raja praja dharmeshva shikshayan prajanam shamalam bhunkte bhagam cha swam jahadi saham. Ye Raja, that king, praja dharmeshu ashikshayan, one who that a Raja who does not take the people in the right path, a Raja who did not take the Praja in the dharmic way, that Raja, Prajanam Shamalam Bhunkte, he inherited the sin of the subjects. This is what Bhagavan Vishnu taught him. Swam Bhagam Cha Jahadi. He also, all the fortune in him, all the prosperities of that Raja will elude him. So after some time, he will become a very dull, unintelligent, a very unprosperous person, unauspicious person he will become. So, my dear people, if you follow Dharma, then you are doing a great favor to me. I am grateful to you for that because you are all following Dharma, and I am grateful to you for that. And a person who encourages the other one to do a good action or do an action which is of Dharma, dharmic action, then by that action, not only the doer, also the person who encouraged them to do it will attain the merit of that action. So powerful is the dharmic action, said Raja Prithu. There is one supreme being who distributes all the karma bhala, and desiring to do service to that supreme being, that itself, that thought itself will eradicate all the evil tendencies in a person, and by bhakti, by knowledge, and by vairagya, he will attain that state of liberation. He will not be born again, said Raja Prithu. And he also said, तमेव यूयं भजदात्मवृत्तिभिः मनोवचकाय गुणैः स्वकर्मभिः अमायिनः Kamadugangri Pangajam Yadadhikaravasittartha Siddhaye. Therefore, worship that Bhagavan by remembering him, by praising him, by prostrating before him, by doing service, and discharge all your duties, that is, all your action, as an oblation to him. That is Karma Yoga. Just do all your action for Bhagavan, he said. Then you will attain what all you want. You will attain all your needs. You do not want to work for yourself or to get the fame and name from others or with the intention that others will praise you. Just to do the work for Bhagavan. I'm doing it for Bhagavan. With that intention, if a person does all the action, then he will attain all his needs, worldly needs. Raja Prithu said to his subjects. And he also said, प्रधानकालाशय धर्मसङ्ग्रहे शरीरयेष प्रतिबध्य चेतनां क्रियाफलत्वेन विभुर्विभाव्यते यथा नलो दारुषु तद्गुणात्मकः यथा अनल दारुषु तद्गुणात्मकः विभाव्यते. That is how the fire assumes the shape of the fuel it consumes. That is, if we light the fire in a wood, it will take the shape of that wood. If you light the fire as a lamp, then it will take another shape. So that fire will assume or manifest in the shape of the its a fuel. Just like that, Tata Yesha Vibhu, that Paramatma, as the Chetanam Pradipati, as the reflected consciousness, he shines in the body, and according to the Buddhi or according to that nature of the Buddhi, that is, he shines in this body. This body is the combination of Pradhana, Kala, Ashaya, Dharma Sangraha. It is the combination of Pradhana, subtle matter or gross matter, Kala, time, Ashaya, our tendencies, Dharma, that is all our karma. So that is this body, and he shines in this body. And how does he shine? In what rupa does it shine? He shines or he manifests in the rupa of our buddhi. So according to our buddhi, he takes that form. That is, Bhagavan is in a person. Example, he is in me. And he has taken this form because he shines in the buddhi in me. And the buddhi takes this form. That is, all my karmas and all that ashaya and all that has taken this form. And he shines through that like this. He shines through all and every form. However minute it is, however powerful it is, however sinful it is, he shines through that form. And when he shines in that form, he is not attached to that form. He just gives brightness or intelligence to that form. And that's why we all are active. Or otherwise, without Bhagavan, this body or mind will be inert. This Raja Prithu tells to his Praja and all the people who were assembled there in that big satra. So according to the nature of that buddhi, he manifests and he experiences everything. So he is also the doer and also the one who experiences all the result through this buddhi. So he said, my subjects, you are all a blessing to me because you follow dharma. You follow dharma and you follow the words of the holy man. Only the holy man teaches all this. So you follow the words of him, and a ruler or a man of any royal family or clan must not be proud of his power or prosperity, because only when his subjects are good, only when he gets the blessing of the holy man, then that Raja will be powerful. So, that Raja is should not be proud of his power or prosperity, because it is because of the subjects and because of the holy man he is like this. So he must have gratitude to both of them. Definitely, the rulers, today's rulers, must hear the address of Raja Prithu. So one must not ill treat any holy man. Let us do service to the holy man and attain prosperity, and then Bhagavan Vishnu will be pleased by it, said Raja Prithu. So the holy men who what Raja Prithu is telling us, the holy men is the bhaktas of Bhagavan, the person who read and practice Vedas, the people who follow the scriptures, study the scriptures, and hear the scriptures, explain it to others, write the scriptures in any form. So all these are considered as holy men. So the holy men must be praised, worshipped, and treated well with respect. That itself will remove the impurities in a person, said Raja Prithu. And he also said that Gunayanam Sheeladanam Krudagnyam Vruddhashrayam Samvrunatenu Sampatah Prasidadam Brahma Kulangavaam Cha Janardana Sanucharascha Mahyam. Gunayanam, a person with the good nature. Sheila Dhanam, one who has the very good character as the Dhanam, that is the very good character as wealth. Krudaknyam, one who has gratitude towards everything, gratitude to the people who help us, and gratitude towards everything. Vriddashraya, one who takes care of the Vriddhas, that is the elderly people, who give shelter for those elderly people. Sampranatenu sampataha. To such a person, the prosperity seeks him. He does not want to go and earn outside. The prosperity seeks him. Prasidatam brahmakulam ghavamcha. That is the, let the brahmanas, the cow, Janardhana, Bhagavan, Sanuchara, that is the people who follow the Bhagavan, that is his bhaktas, or the people who tell about his excellences. Prasidadam Mahyam, let them all bless me, said Raja Prithu. Just think about his humble nature and gratitude towards everything. A person of very good understanding will have this nature. This is Swabhava. So he said, let all of these people bless me, said Raja Prithu. And after Raja Prithu concluded his speech or his address, all the people praised Raja Prithu for his knowledge, for his gratitude towards the holy man. The holy man also praised Raja Prithu, blessed him, and the people who were all assembled there said, Namo Vivruddha Satvaya Purushaya Mahiyase यो ब्रह्मक्षत्रमाविश्य भिर्बत्तिधं स्वतेजसा. Yeah, Swatejasa, one, that Bhagavan who is self-effulgent. Idam Brahmakshatram Avishya, one who pervades this entire creation. Vivruddha Satvaya, one who is complete with Sattva Guna. Mahiyase Purushaya, that Mahapurusha, Namaha, salutations to that Mahapurusha. This all the people and the priest and the subjects who were all assembled there on that great hall of the Satra, they praised Bhagavan and they praised Raja Prithu also. Even today, Satras like this, not in that elaborate way, they could not afford that. Even in some places, some small satras, yeah, extending up to 1 week or 2 weeks are going on, and this is the format they follow. In that satra, they chant Vishnu Sahasranama, they tell about some, they take some parts of Srimad Bhagavata Bhagavad Gita and explain that. And in that Satra, even in a recent Satra which happened in last December, this Prithu's address was explained there because it praises holy men and Bhagavan and how the subjects, that is the praja, to conduct themselves. So they held this topic as the taken for explanation in that Satra. That is, the yajna will be going on in one place, and the many people will come to see that, and they put anadhana and they give elaborate gifts to the people who come there. And in the meantime, also they takes one subject like this. They call many speakers take one subject like this and explain that subject. And I know very well that in the recent satra, which held in a very prominent place in the South India, they took this speech of Raja Prithu for explanation. So satras are even happening now. So let us all hail the holy man along with Bhagavan Vishnu. So I will continue the next chapter of Srimad Bhagavada Purana in my next upload. Om Namo Narayana Guru Bhagavan Namaste. Om Shri Krishna Arpanamastu.